What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash, and this hit was actually put out by Chuck, who randomly hit me up and was like, yo, I saw this video on someone saying Frank Castle Punisher gets destroyed in Gotham, and apparently it's a really popular meta. He's like, I know I've seen some of your Punisher shit before. This should be crazy, so you should make a video on it. I was like, all right, fair enough. Let me debunk this idea, right? The notion that Punisher would have any trouble in Gotham is fucking absurd, and I'm gonna explain why. But real quick, if you love videos like this where I review scaling, how characters match up with one another, how strong characters really are, let me know in the comment section down below, because I have a lot of fun doing topics like these. Also, check out my Discord where we do games, prizes, D&Ds, giveaways, and more. Now, back on topic. So, fair warning, or rather, a little precursor, I will be doing a definitive scale on Punisher, covering all of his feats, as well as if you want access to all these scans, it's actually up for free in my public Discord server. But this is ridiculous, right? And this has always fascinated me, that people have this mentality that like Frank Castle would be dog water in Gotham, because look at who survives there. Are you gonna play in my face and tell me Oswald Cobblepot is more scary, more capable, more dangerous than Frank Castle? Go fuck yourself. You're gonna tell me Two-Face is scarier than Punisher? If I lock you in a dark alley with Two-Face or Punisher, who's scarier? Like, let's be for real. So the notion that he's not gonna do anything or he's gonna be absolutely bullied is absurd. And then we cross over into the facts of what he's actually capable of, because this is the strange part. The same crowd that's saying Frank would get washed in Gotham believes Spider-Man beats up Batman. They believe even more. They believe Spider-Man's rogues beat up Batman, right? They think Spider-Man washes Gotham. My God, have you ever read a Spider-Man Punisher crossover? Like, after 1963, after their first fight in the 60s in which Spider-Man was able to get the win, after that, it was pretty much curtains. It was either Spider-Man high diff one or two times, and then Punisher was winning. Mind you, there's been times Punisher's had the win while obviously holding back. He doesn't want to kill Peter. He uses mercy bullets, concussive items, and he overall doesn't try to actually kill him. He's able to put him down. Regularly goes against Spider-Man. Scares, and please keep in mind, this is not a Spider-Man slander at all, because I think being scared of Punisher is perfectly fucking valid, right? And Spider-Man is terrified of him. He goes to the Avengers if he thinks Punisher has actual smoke with him. Bloodlusted Spider-Man has not just lost to Punisher once, he's lost to Punisher multiple times. If that's not good enough for you, Spider-Man, when possessed by Doc Ock, who doesn't give a shit, he just doesn't, like, he's wilding, taken down by Punisher as a warning, and outright stated Punisher could have killed him if he wanted to. Now, am I saying, do I think Punisher scales above Spider-Man? I'm not really arguing that. What I am arguing is Punisher, especially if he wants to, could absolutely kill Spider-Man no problem. If you give Punisher 5 minutes, he's killing Spider-Man, because he can just grab shit. The shit he has in his room, like the thing he has, he can just easily go grab. In some ways, it's just as bad as the Batcave, if not worse, because everything he's bringing, he's trying to kill your dumb ass with, right? This man has bullets that can hurt Hulk, World War Hulk tier characters, take down those tier characters. He has weapons from the beyond that can put down Ghost Rider. He has weapons that can hurt Cosmic Ghost Rider, concentrated Hellfire rounds of the purest form, which can actually knock around Cosmic Ghost Rider. Has grenades that can revert his form as well. Has just stun weapons that can put down Spider-Man. Has devices that can hold down Spider-Man and capture him completely. He's taken down Wolverine multiple times, taken down Daredevil multiple times, beat the shit out of Sabretooth. has taken on the Avengers multiple times and they haven't been able to bring him in. They're terrified of him if he's locked in. At one point when they're going against him in War Journal, they're like, holy shit. Everyone except Thor would have died if he was actually like going for it right now. That's how crazy capable he is. I'm not even going to include his form as the beast, right? The beast incarnate, being the literal, like, biblical beast that plagues Earth and actually defiles everything God stands for and goes against God himself. I'm not including that form because it's honestly overkill. Everything else, he's bare minimum Spider-Man tier in terms of what he's casually taking down. This is a dude that took down Dark Elves that, can give Wolverine and those tier characters problems. Not only took them down, hunted across the realms, hunted all of Malekith's forces, okay? He doesn't give a shit. When he lost to Daken, people like to bring that up. Oh, well, Daken killed him. He came back as Frankencastle. Go read the story, big dog. When he comes back, straight up says, Daken was his way of suicide. It's almost like when criminals do suicide by cop. That was suicide by Daken, right? He was like, yo, because Daken was talking shit. He's like, oh, I killed you. He's like, no, you were the gun I used to kill myself. I just wasn't man enough to do it myself. So yeah, like even his big L, you're like, yo, that shit has an asterisk by it. Punisher's the fucking go. Like, to say he's getting washed in Gotham when he quite literally, because mind you, the characters he hasn't killed in Marvel and hasn't permanently put down, and keep in mind that his regular weapons can put down Rhino, take down Rhino, regardless if you think he's a bum or not. His actual resume, in terms of, meta strength, he's obviously stronger, tougher than Spider-Man, slower, obviously, but regardless, his stats are incredible. And Punisher can easily put him down with, his mid to higher tier standard weapons. So I say all this to say, Punisher's brilliance, his skill, the fact he's the greatest killer Earth has ever seen, he's the perfect killer, right? Not the perfect hunter, that's Wolverine, but the perfect actual killer. To the point that it's biblical. Like, he is peak bullshit in terms of what you can get without extreme plot armor, without the extreme super narrative of like Batman's narrative low-key matches Superman, for example, But Batman's also been juiced up, taken juice before, and he's been influenced by fifth dimensional imps, all those things. There's certain caveats that honestly Punisher didn't have up until he became the Beast incarnate. And you can count, I guess, a little bit as Frankencastle, but he gets reverted with the Bloodstone. I say all that to say, whatever Punisher you want to bring, late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 1000s, 2000s, 2020s, stay away from the 2020s Batman fans. But everybody else, like, Punisher's hanging with anybody in Gotham. I'm sorry, kills most of them. Should. Yeah, obviously, like, a failsafe kills him. If Deathstroke's in town, it's a really hard fight. Deathstroke kills him, probably, unless Frank super preps, which is terrifying because he's actually going to try to kill Deathstroke. Of course, he's not going to fuck with Deathstroke. Deadshot's getting washed. He's shooting the shit out of Bane. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all are saying. I'm not saying he's going to stand in the pocket and brawl with him, but if he's standing in the pocket with Spider-Man, can get separation and put him down, get the fuck out of here. Spider-Man's a way tougher fight than Bane. I'm not going for that shit. He's putting down Bane. Except for like Batman failsafe, Deathstroke, those kind of tiers, he's good. Like, he's good in the hood. So I think a lot of people are tripping when it comes to their perspective on what Frank Castle is capable of. And let me know in the comment section down below. Are you ready for that definitive scale? Are you ready for the scaling that has Batman fans absolutely shook? Let me know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to see all this Punisher information for yourself, including the sources and the scans themselves, it's all free in my public server. Just come check it out and you can arrive at your own opinion. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. It's been your host, Dr. Splash. And remember, it's Yancey Street, bitches.